When Hurricane Helene hit western North Carolina, the flooding that resulted was appropriately described as biblical. The State Emergency Operations Center coordinated resources from more than 30 states, but the road to recovery will be a long journey, and support will be needed for many months to come. For those looking to help, there is one aspect of recovery that could do a lot of good, but is not something that most people might think of. Christmas trees. You see, North Carolina happens to be the second largest producer of Christmas trees in the United States. And with more than 600 North Carolina roads badly damaged by flooding and over 100 bridges destroyed, getting those trees from the farms to the customers who want them is a huge challenge, and one with the potential to make an already devastating situation even worse. How important are Christmas trees to the Avery County economy?
Very important. It is one of our lifelong economic drivers for the county. We've got to save Christmas. We want people to have those quality Christmas trees in their homes this year, and we are making every effort possible, working with the team to make sure we save Christmas and our Christmas tree industry.
And it's not just Avery County. North Carolina's Christmas tree growers harvest an average of 5 to 6 million trees every year, bringing in an estimated $250 million in retail value for the state. The industry employs more than 7,000 workers, which generates much-needed income for some of the small mountain communities in the western part of the state. The same locations hit hardest by the catastrophic flooding. So let's meet one of the hardworking individuals responsible for this critical cash crop.
My name's Larry Smith, and I've been growing Christmas trees since 1977 when I was a senior in high school. So I'm a Christmas tree farmer from western North Carolina. I'm a full-time Christmas tree grower, and this year I tell people, as a farmer, harvest is always a challenge, but this is sort of going to be a different set of challenges for us, but we'll get through it. And the Christmas trees, the North Carolina Fraser fir, are going to be available, and we're looking forward to a good harvest.
With neighbor helping neighbor and assistance from across the state and country pouring in, confidence remains high.
Yeah, so we've got the best team on the ground. Everyone knows Jerry Moody. Jerry Moody knows every tree grower, and he's going to assure that we get those Christmas trees to the homes where they belong.
But the timing of Helene has created an added challenge.
You know, no one wants a Christmas tree on December 26th, so it's a limited time to get the trees out. So right now, that's why we're scrambling to try to help out. We try to identify growers who are landlocked because bridges and culverts being out, and now this team from Washington State is trying to help, in the Army Corps of Engineers, help us find a way to get those trees out.
Roads and bridges are being repaired as we speak, sometimes in a matter of days. And if there is good news, it's that the Fraser fir Christmas trees themselves, for the most part, weren't significantly damaged.
It's not affected us with the Christmas trees in the field, but where it's really affected us is our roads. The main highways getting tractor and trailers in here, and our access roads here on the farm getting the trees out. So there's been a whole lot, as a whole, people's in a whole lot worse shape than I am as a farmer right now. They've lost everything.
The North Carolina Fraser fir isn't just any tree. They have been chosen for the official White House Christmas tree 14 times, more than any other species. They are shipped to every state in the U.S. as well as worldwide. But in order to do so, you have to be able to get them out of the damaged mountain communities safely.
Well, we've had help, I personally know, from Washington State, from upstate New York. We'll get it done. It'll be challenging, but everybody's come in helping in every way. So I feel we're gonna, have a good harvest.
If you have been looking for a way to help the communities of Western North Carolina recover from what has been described as hell on earth, the simple act of purchasing a real North Carolina Fraser fir Christmas tree this year could really go a long way.
I guess yesterday I got a message from a couple different people that said, you know, we've never had a real Christmas tree. We've always had an artificial tree. And they said they were going to buy a real tree. So we may turn a real negative into a positive. I mean, it may end up being the best year we've ever had, you know. So there's always a brighter side to look at things, I guess. I mean, we could look at the destruction that everybody suffered, but we'll get through this and everybody get a real Christmas tree. Merry Christmas. God bless you.
If you're anything like me, at this point you might be saying, yes, please, Larry, just tell me where and how I can buy one of your beautiful trees and help those in need.
If anyone's interested in finding a retail site or a choosing cut farm, go to the North Carolina Christmas Tree Association.com. It's a web page, and you should be able to find retail locations throughout the country or the choosing cut locations that's in the area if you want to come to the mountains.
So, if you'd like to be sure that your dollars go directly into the hands of those that need it most, I will leave you with one final message from Larry.
Well, for us here in Avery County, the backbone of our economy is the Fraser fir. And I would tell people, if they really want to help the community and us as farmers, to go out and buy a real North Carolina Fraser fir, and that'll put money for us to fix our roads, our barns, our bridges. It puts money back in the community and employs, you know, the local people here, and that's who's really hurting.